Hey guys, it's Ilya here, and this time we're on a light tank on Ensk. Not a secret that city maps are bad for light tanks, and if you are trying to get gun marks on light tanks, then a series of city maps can really ruin it for you. However, there are ways to play city maps, at least in such a way that your gun mark won't drop significantly, or maybe will even rise. And the simplest of the city maps for a light tank is Ensk. First of all, there is a common idea that the light tank should go into the field and try to do some spotting or damage in there. Maybe, but I have a few notes about it. First, you must have good support. Second, the landscape has a lot of bumps, a lot of little hills, other obstacles and covers, and from my experience, even if you do some spot work there, your allies usually can't deal damage from distance, because as I said, it's not flat ground, and playing field turns into medium tank rush. And when and if you rush together with medium tanks, your hit points vanish quickly, because you take one shot, you take another shot, and you're almost dead. And you're clearly not such a firepower to play such a significant role in a rush. I doubt you'll deal 1.5 or 2,000 while rushing, if that even succeeds and you don't get rushed instead. As I'm playing from the bottom base and you can see what I do here, we can first talk about the upper base. To start with, upper base has nice windows, which are very nice to use in the first seconds of the battle. From the window which is closer to the town area, you can spot a few heavies, some TD running to the corner of the map, and maybe an artillery. Sometimes ally get you some spotting damage here, but don't count on it. You're just giving information to the team. Then you can quickly switch to the window and spot there everyone. Yeah, switch to the other window. Spot everyone who tries to play middle, who is running for the field or who hasn't decided yet what he wants to do and where he wants to go. This spotting usually results in some assisted damage, but also not necessarily. You can sometimes make a pair of shots here as well. So all of this happens in the first minutes of the battle. What's next? Next, I'm proposing to use the street I'm currently using from both bases. Actually, this line works of course for medium tanks as well, it's just not as popular, which is also good for us. And yeah, you should always keep an eye on how safe it actually is if no one can approach you from the front, from the enemy base. That will be the most unpleasant thing to happen when you're on this line. Then, depending on what happens in the battle, you can either go help heavies to finish this flank off, or you could run directly to the enemy base and kill artillery, or escape to the field. There are many options. Remember that on a light tank you do need freedom. Your mobility can be used only in combination with being able to use it. And on a city map, your mobility is mostly the only advantage. Your cam on U-range won't help you much here, so don't limit yourself in mobility as well. And for now, you can just keep shooting enemies side, which is great because you don't get spotted too often. As for the base I'm playing from, unfortunately you don't have that good windows here, and it's harder to spot enemy team rollout. The best you can do is the way I did. I drove closer to the enemy base, simply in the middle, so that whoever crosses that area will be spotted. Good info for the team, maybe someone will also fire, and then carefully proceed to the line I'm playing here, so that's the line you should also play from the other base. The main advantage of this line is that you can shoot the sides of the heavies and mediums. Often you don't get spotted before the shot, sometimes even after. Again, don't count on some crazy damage, don't count on 4,000, you know, but 2,000 is more than possible. As you shoot the sides of the enemies, even standard rounds will work. I'm using gold more out of habit and to be 99% confident, but let's be honest, I didn't need gold here most of the time. So basically, the advantage of this line is the following. Usually there aren't many enemies guarding it, if there are any, and you get nice shots at the sides of the enemy heavies and mediums, and you can escape and proceed to multiple directions, which gives you good flexibility. I'm not saying that now you'll be the king on Ensk, but you won't be useless and you won't die quickly without giving several shots. If this was interesting for you, you can like the video so that more people see it and recommend it and in search results. Share it with your friends and show nice results on Ensk. If you want to learn to play light tanks effectively, subscribe to my channel and check out my other videos. Thank you for watching and see you next time.